Hey, Steph here, and the reason that this video is a couple hours late is because I spent my entire day binge watching Fuller House. Sorry. And that's also why I'm wearing this wig, because I didn't have time to make my hair look not horrible today. So this is what you're gonna get. I also may or may not have just really wanted to look like Pepper Potts today. Sorry. Who can judge me? But it's a brand new week with a brand new geek, and it's time for me to catch you guys up on all the geeky stuff that happened last week. But first, this video is sponsored by t-shirts. No, not boobs, t-shirts. Get your mind out of the gutter. This video is sponsored by Designed by Humans, which is a company that sells t-shirts, phone cases, wall art, so much cool art. And all the designs are created by independent artists all over the world, and it's super, super awesome. If you're into supporting independent artists, which you absolutely should be, I mean, I'm into supporting independent artists, but their shirts are super, super cool, and you can get ones like the one that I'm wearing. If you can't tell, it's Serenity from Firefly in Starry Night. You can also get shirts like this, or this, or this. But they have a ton of cool geeky shirts. They also have a monthly subscription box where you get 2 t-shirts every month, and every month has a different theme. So if you're into subscription boxes, check that out. Moving right along, let's get to what happened last week. First and foremost, the Oscars happened. And if you watched my predictions video, I got 17 correct. Boom! In your face! But come on, I think what everyone is most excited about is that Leo finally won an Oscar. It's about damn time. But I mean, is anyone else kind of sad that the running joke of Leo never getting an Oscar is like over? Just think of all the great memes that we have to throw away. Moment of silence. Also, way to go Mad Max for just taking home 6 freaking Academy Awards. And congrats to Spotlight for winning Best Picture. Definitely did not see that coming. Total curveball. But otherwise, the Oscars were pretty much the same thing that they are every year, except with a lot more racial tension. It was a little excessive. But you know, that's what happens when the Oscars get called racist and then they hire a black guy to host. You just keep on trying, Academy. Anyways, since I spent most of my time binge watching Fuller House, so much so that I didn't make a video, I would like to talk about it. If you don't know, in which case you probably don't have internet or a life, last week Netflix released the first full season of Fuller House. A spin-off of Full House that takes place many, many years later when all the young kids have grown up and now they have their own kids. It's basically the same concept of Full House except all the gender roles are switched. Super, super cool concept. I was a little bit worried about it at first, but when I started watching it, I literally could not stop. It's super cheesy, but like just cheesy enough because it really captures that same effect of cheesiness that Full House had. It literally feels like I'm just watching Full House. And the best part is that they just poke so much fun at the Olsen twins. Like, this show is super meta. They are constantly attacking the Olsen twins and constantly making jokes and references to the original Full House. Well done, Fuller House. If you haven't watched it or you feel kind of weird about watching it, watch it. I was pretty skeptical at first, but it's great. In other news this week, we got another trailer for Daredevil Season 2. And in this trailer, we get a huge look at Elektra, who's played by Elodie Yung, and I'm starting to get really excited about her character. This trailer shows us so much about her and so much about what's gonna happen in this season, and I just can't freaking wait for it to come out! Super stoked for The Punisher. I feel like all my life is now is just binge watching TV shows on Netflix. I mean, like, what else is there to do in my life? Totally looks like I'm not wearing a shirt, but I swear I am. Or am I? Another thing that happened this week is that we got some new awesome DC Bombshell figures. I really just want to dip into all of my savings and buy every single one because I don't need them. They serve literally no purpose. But I want all of them, especially the Raven one. She looks awesome. Another super exciting thing that happened this week is that Nickelodeon announced that they are releasing a TV movie for Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't know about you, but I am so freaking excited. Legends of the Hidden Temple was like one of my favorite TV shows growing up. I always wanted to be on the Purple Monkey team. It was just my lifelong dream, and I can't freaking wait to see the TV movie. I really, really hope they don't mess it up, which is kind of very likely. The premise of the movie is that three symbols have to face a bunch of obstacles in order to stay alive, which is kind of paralleling the original theme and concept of the show. It's gonna feature Olmec, the big talking head guy, the Steps of Knowledge, and a bunch of other cameos from different references of the show. I'm super, super stoked, and it is supposed to come out in late 2016. But that is all for this week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Steph, and I'll be back with more Geek next week. And hopefully on time. Bye!